Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 5th of September 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. The 5th of September 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman article quote, "All the currencies Iraq will be doing business with are now in compliance with the international standards and traded on the Forex. With respect to that, I think it's time for everybody to sit back, relax, watch it as it happens, we're all excited. Maintain some groundedness because I believe there's no stopping this at this stage of the game. They have so much they're telling us, it's truly amazing." The 5th of September 2024 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now, "I think everything is pointing toward this going still this week." The 5th of September 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. "One of the loose ends is the much-needed amendments to the Iraq investment law. They told us in an article that the WTO requested some changes to the law. In this same article, they told that this was the only issue holding Iraq back from full accession. So, what pops out in the recent news? The article is titled, Parliamentary Economy Committee Discusses Amending the Investment Law. The Iraqi legislative arena is currently witnessing intensive discussions about the Fourth Amendment to Investment Law No. 13 of 2006, as amended. In light of the significant expansion of investment activity in the country in recent years. So we may see this law very soon. Then the WTO. The 5th of September 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. "I am getting many reports that payments have started. Reports that payments are rolling out to groups. But I am staying calm because I have not been able to prove it yet. But I am looking for proof that this is accurate. I am hearing this from many different sources. If this is accurate, in the next day or two you and I should find out when we can go in and exchange our currency, if this is accurate. Ellipsis. I am getting blown up with contacts saying they have let things go. I have heard this from a number of sources. Stay calm, I am really trying to stay calm as well." The 4th of September 2024 Newshound Guru Claire Article 1, to strengthen economic relations. Reopening of the Swiss embassy in Baghdad, quote, "Switzerland reopened its embassy in Iraq after a 33-year hiatus." Article 2, Iraq renews partnership with Swiss global company Roche to enhance therapeutic capabilities. The 4th of September 2024 Newshound Guru Samson article. Swiss embassy in Baghdad reopens, quote, "Switzerland reopened its embassy in Iraq after a 33-year hiatus." The 4th of September 2024 Newshound Guru Pimpy article. The Iraqi Central Bank announces the results of his visit to New York. A high-ranking delegation negotiated with the U.S. Treasury. There will be another big meeting by the end of this year. They're trying to find stability in the exchange rates. This is not really new. This is what Iraq has been doing recently, focusing on the banking sector because that's a big part of them getting out of the dark ages and start working internationally once again. Is this a step in the right direction? Of course it is. But does this mean they're going to change the exchange rate anytime soon? No, there's no indication either way. The 4th of September 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman Road Development Project is going to be phenomenal. What we're going to see is the untied states is going to be sticking around in some shape or form to protect their assets. The 4th of September 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Things are going very well in Iraq. What does that mean timing-wise? A number of my contacts over there are convinced we will see something in the next 2 days. Don't ride the roller coaster, just wait and see. A number of my contacts over there are convinced we will see something in the next 2 days. Don't ride the roller coaster, just wait and see. The 4th of September 2024 Newshound Guru Claire article. Economist talks about new measures after stopping transfers. Quote, "The governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, Ali al-Alak, in New York over 3 days with U.S. Treasury officials gave a new boost and confidence to the Iraqi banking system. The Central Bank of Iraq will stop dealings with foreign correspondent banks in the future and reduce reliance on them, after developing the Iraqi Banking Relations Network, and gradually ending work on the electronic platform for transfers, and replacing it with direct banking relations between Iraqi banks and the network of international correspondent banks." The 4th of September 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. The recent visit of the CBI to New York was most assuredly to have a chat with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The FRBNY is holding the DFI funds and has been since 2003. I should imagine that the CBI was discussing the release of the funds back to the CBI as part of the economic reform regimen. In the past, accounting of the funds has come under scrutiny. 1.7 billion was unaccounted for, so said the Pentagon. Distrust has been an issue. In 2020, the State Department threatened Iraq with denial of access to the funds if Iraq ever insisted the United States military withdraw. The 4th of September 2024 newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU Iraq has attempted exactly such a demand of late. I'm sure these demands and threats were a topic of discussion at the recent meetings. In 2021, the American authorities assured the CBI the funds were secured and accounted for, but I should imagine the CBI wanted proof with the conclusion of the economic reform project drawing near. So you see, the recent meeting in New York has everything to do with the monetary reform, as the numbers must be crunched and amounts verified. I see this as a positive in the grand scheme of things. The 4th of September 2024 newshound Guru Militiaman article. Away from the gray list, article quote. Due to the spread of this phenomenon means the Iraqi business environment has become compliant with international standards. They're ready to be Article 8 compliant. To be in compliance, you're going to have an exchange rate. 1310 isn't one of them. This reeks of Article 8 compliance with the IMF knocking on the door. I think that is powerful. The 4th of September 2024 newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. Iraq told us all about how they fully intend to get back the glory days of dinar. And so, yes, simply put, they are doing it. At this point, the pieces are all aligning so nicely. It's all about implementing the financial reforms, and then comes the project to delete the zeros, followed by the reinstatement. You can't do one without the other. It certainly is not all done. The path to the reinstatement is crystal clear. You can see the writing is on the wall. I don't say this lightly either. We are just about there. The 4th of September 2024 newshound Guru Claire article. Central Bank of Iraq makes progress in reforming banking sector. Quote. U.S. Ambassador to Iraq Alina Romansky confirmed, via tweet, the Central Bank of Iraq has made progress in reforming the banking sector. We commend the progress made by Iraq and the Central Bank of Iraq in reforming the Iraqi banking sector in partnership with the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve during recent meetings in New York, where the two parties discussed ways to cooperate to enhance transparency and integrity in the Iraqi banking sector. The 4th of September 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK, comment. 13 banks over there are set up for foreign currency exchanges. Saw an article on that a few days ago. Mark Z. Suddenly they are operating as if they were already in the WTO. And yes, 13 of their banks can now take international exchanges. It's curious, and I think tells us how close we are. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net